Hey guys, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Let's do our nails together. This video is sponsored by Your Sugar. They were kind enough to send me a few of their polishes for me to test out and review for you guys. The colors I chose are more on the neutral side. I have a few base colors and then two fun ones to play with. URB20 is a nice pale pink with some shimmers in it. URB65 is a milky white. URB 66 is very pale. 66 is definitely a little more pink tone. You can definitely tell them apart in the side-by-side comparison. UR 2001 has reflective shimmers in it, so it looks really nice under the ring light. This last one looks basic, but trust me, it is a surprise in a bottle because this is a thermal changing gel. At room temperature, it is a really nice dark chocolatey brown, and then as it gets warmer, it actually transforms into a much lighter brown. For today's set, I wanted to do something very clean and minimalistic, so I'm going to start off the base with URB 66. I'm just putting one nice and even coat all over my fingers. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been doing nail art in quite some time now because I've been really lacking inspo. So most days I really just have clear coat on my nails. I'm actually really happy they reached out to me to offer me a few more colors because I really needed something different from my collection. Consistency wise, I feel like this is a little thicker, not by too much, just a little bit thicker than most gel polishes that I've used. It doesn't really bother me though because I feel like the consistency is perfect enough that it won't slide off the nail bed when I'm doing the rest of my fingers before curing. So here it is with one coat. I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. Next, I'm going in with URB 20. This is a pale pink with shimmers. The consistency for this one is definitely much thicker than all the other ones from the collection. As you can tell, it's a little bit gooey, probably because of all the shimmers in it. Because it is thicker, I don't recommend starting right at the cuticle. I would go about a 1/4 inch from the cuticle and really just lay on the gel first. Then we're gonna go into the cuticle using pressing motions. This is to ensure that we get the thinnest layer at the cuticle, and then we're going to spread it out along the rest of the nail. As the brush comes off the tip of the nail, definitely wipe off the excess back into the bottle. When working with thicker gels, definitely take your time with it because once it cures, it's set and then it's so hard to file it down. So definitely take your time making sure it's nice, even, and thin before you go cure it. That way you won't have a bulky gel application. For easy cleanup, I recommend having alcohol or acetone in a push-up bottle along with a thin brush. That way you can get into your cuticles and clean it up really easily. Here is one coat of URB 20. I really love how subtle the shimmers are. Now I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds as well. Here I'm dotting a rhinestone gel right in the center of my pointer finger and then two more dots in a diagonal line. Using a wax stick, I am putting on a pink floral in the center of my pointer finger. Sorry you can't see it in this lighting, but I promise you it's that pink color in the top right corner. Then I'm placing two small gold beads on the remaining two gel spots. Make sure you finalize any charm placements before you cure it because once you cure this rhinestone gel, it is not gonna move. I'm now curing this for 90 seconds. I'm also going to put a gem on the center of the floral, so I'm going back in with that rhinestone gel and then another gold bead. Then cure it for 90 seconds as well before moving on to our ring finger. The ring finger is going to be a little hard to see and I'm not the best at explaining, but I am dotting 3 dots down the center. Then I'm going to dot 2 rows of 2 to make a little square in the center. It's kind of like a quilted pattern if you can imagine it. For the 3 dots in the center, I'm going in with gold beads. And then for the remainder, I'm going in with these little pearlies. This is low-key giving white Christmas vibes, especially with the white and gold. When we're happy with the placement, we're going to cure it for 90 seconds. Now this last part is really important to make sure that all your charms stay on. We're gonna go in with your favorite top coat. Any top coat works, but the trick is to lather it on. Make sure your brush gets in between all the little nooks and crannies of each charm, and then go over it with several coats before curing it for 60 seconds. Now moving on to the thumb, I always save it for last. I just feel like it's much easier to cure your thumb when it's laying flat versus when you shove your whole hand in there. Some parts of the thumb does not fully cure, which could be a little annoying sometimes. So we're going in with 1 coat of URB 66 first, and then curing that for 60 seconds. Then we're moving into URB 20 and then curing that for 60 seconds. We are keeping the thumbs clean because I want the pattern on every other nail, so we're having it on the pointer finger and ring finger. Last step is top coat. Put a generous layer on before curing it for 60 seconds, and then we are done. Again, thank you Your Sugar for sending these over. You can use my code JACKIEESMILEZ to save some extra coins. I will have everything that I'm using listed down below, and as always, I post every single Sunday, so I'll see you in the next one.